Good morning. Today we're going to go over the do's and don'ts of WhatsApp. We all know that WhatsApp is our main source of communication that we can get in real time for both hotels. And sometimes we can forget that this is a professional tool and not, just a way to talk to everybody throughout the hotel. So, number one, every post needs to be respectful. We are to not have arguments. We are not to gang up. We are not to make other people feel left out because of our posts in our WhatsApp group. If you have a grievance, bring it to me or VK or Heddle and let them know so that we can address it in a timely manner that is professional and respectful. All our communication on this site, on this communication device, needs to be professional and needs to be on topic. We also need to make sure that our messages are clear and concise as to not confuse people. I know y'all hear me say all the time, who and what thing. You can't just say they. I don't know who they is. So clear and concise so that everyone can follow what is going on, so there's not a lot of confusion. We also need to limit the really, really late night and really, really early morning texts. Most people are not on property then. So if you're having an issue on property, it's nice to reach out. But if it is not an actual super emergency, then you don't need to do that. You can ask whenever I'm on property, or you can send me a message privately. But understand that especially the main ones, the Team Hampton and the Fairfield front desk, they go to everybody for the most part. And if you're not on it, we can get you on it. But, I'm getting something like 400 texts a day. And it's whenever there's too much clogging it, I can't, it makes it harder for me to find the information that I actually need so that everyone can be, all of their issues can be addressed. So if you do it personally to me, it's easier for me to find it than if we just post it in this sea of communication. We need to protect others' confidentiality, ourselves and the guests. We don't need to be talking about people on WhatsApp in a negative way. That produces rumors, that produces resentment, that produces a lot of negative feelings. And one of the things that I really, really enjoy is having a good morale around the place that I work. And I know everybody else enjoys good morale in the place that they work. So let's try to ensure that everyone will want to come and work here and not create division. Using short replies is sometimes better. If it's something does require a long explanation, give them a call and be like, okay, so this, and give the whole story, the start, the middle, and the end, so that we have all of the information. But you don't need to put a whole long paragraph on WhatsApp. If you need to write a paragraph, you need to make a phone call. It is quite all right to just give a thumbs up or a heart or whatever you're comfortable with, just to understand that you recognize that it's there and you saw it, and then you can follow up with them later. Lastly, I'm going to say, if I haven't updated you on a situation, come and ask me about it. I have no problem. You can send me a quick text. You can give me a call. You can come see me personally, and I'll be like, oh, I did forget, or oh, no, I've already followed up with that, and I'm waiting for a response back. When I'm waiting I can't make people respond, and sometimes people's time restrictions, but I do my best. But if I did forget, I am very apologetic, and I am sorry. I don't mean to forget things. And if that happens, I will work on rectifying that as soon as I possibly can. And last but not least, we need to respect the admins. So the admins are VK, Heddle, and myself. And if I need to shut something down, everyone needs to listen and shut it down. We do not need to continue to open it up and talk about it all day. Consider this your new guidelines for WhatsApp and follow them how you need to, and adjust whatever actions you've done in the past. No one's mad about anything, but we just need to make sure that this is a safe community and people feel respected and we are conducting ourselves with professionalism. I call all of you to excellence, and I try myself to exude excellence as well. Excellence does not happen when we are acting unprofessionally, and without integrity and without respect for others. If we follow these, we will all get along better. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'm happy to go over guidelines or why I've put into place the things that I've put in place, and explain my thought process. Other than that, y'all have a great day. Bye.